Hey there guys, what's going on and welcome back to the Ultimate RTG, and it's here, Icon Swap Season 2, or technically Part 2 of Season 1. Doesn't matter, whatever you're calling it, I've got some tips and tricks to help you along the way to really minimize that time spent working towards all of this stuff, but I've also run into a major issue. You know, in yesterday's episode, we had already played 4 games in Foot Champs. Yeah, 4-0 easy dubs, right? Well, it would have been. If I played after 6 PM, what's happened is that EA have dropped all of these objectives, and one of them specifically is to win 18 matches in Foot Champs, and my 5 games haven't even counted. And why I say 5 is because I lost one straight away after being 4-0. We'll speak about that in a second. So what it means is, added to the games that you're seeing right now, which I played at 1 o'clock in the morning, I have to win a minimum 22 matches this weekend. Otherwise, I've got to wait 1 full week to claim my icon pack. Hell no, I'm not waiting. I'm winning. And when I say winning, just about, I need to fix up. Like, during the icon swap grind, like, my attack was shocking, my defending was shambolic, and the referee decisions were going against me. So it was a tough run, but I have completed quite a few. But then later on in the night, you're going to see some saucy goals. I don't know what happened. My attack was just firing. I was doing step overs, reverse elasticos, bridge, setup touches, but still in the midfield, loose. Best way to describe it. Loose, not compact, and I don't like that. I want to feel like I'm in control of the games and I can just force my opponents to rage quit. So you'll see the record anyway in a bit, and I'll speak about that. But I want to take you all the way back to icon swaps, okay? Now, if you have a silver team that is first owned from the Liga NOS, you're going to be able to do 3 objectives for 1, or a first owned silver French side. And obviously, because you're playing against world-class difficulty, it's going to be tough. But there is a way, like, you can just sub some players on, try and get that early goal, and then pass it back to your keeper, and put your passing on semi-assisted or just manual, and then play it to left or right of your keeper. And then your AI or your opponent's AI, the AI in general won't attack you, so you'll be fine. So use that trick. And another thing that I noticed, this was told to me, if you're playing the Premier League objective online and you've scored goals, it works towards the La Liga one. Okay, because EA can't get anything right, obviously. So you're going to want to do that as soon as possible before EA patch it. They might not patch it, I don't know. But get that done. So fix up, do that one first. And then with the nation, like the England and Brazilian one, I don't know how I feel about this. Like, that's the game limit. So you have 60 matches to win in total 14 games. Now, for me, being at the level I am, I had to play 10 games to win 7. So it's light work. I'm going to be able to do it without any issues. Now, if someone on this game is a lot worse than me and they're struggling and they lose out on the icon that they've been working towards, I don't like that. Because icon swap should be around about, like, how much time you're prepared to put in, not whether or not you're good on the game. Foot Champs is basically if you're good or not, and you're going to get the rewards. Whereas icon swaps, I think they should be giving back to the community. So trying to force this, like, competitive nature and put people, like, push people right down to the bottom. Nah, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. So that's one thing that EA have done wrong. Second thing is they brought out headliners, right? And at least 4 of the players have already received Player of the Months. So if you did a Bruno Fernandes, you've basically been screwed over. If you've done João Felix, yeah, pretty much. Bamber was another one. And who was the last one that I can't think of right now? There was, Oyazabal, that's the one. 4 Player of the Months. They are pretty cheeky. I just don't like that. Let me know, do you think it's a good idea? It just renders, like, SPCs useless, because you know that later on down the line, they're just going to release a better version of that player. Or you could see it from, like, a different point of view, whereas you have untradeable fodder, and that alone would never be able to buy you one of the promo cards. Like, you would have to rely on a Player of the Month. So maybe that's the way EA view it as well. I don't know. But another card that came out was Robin. I like this, though. So instead of them, like, juicing up his stats and giving him just some incredible, an incredible boost, what they've done is they've given him a slight upgrade, but they've made it really affordable. Like it's an 85, I think it's an 85 rated side or an 86, something like that. I think it's 85 actually. So that really means that it's accessible to a lot of people, and they've also given him a 5-star skill upgrade, which is pretty damn cool. So I respect that at least. And it took me back, right, to my first ever experience with one of the most expensive players that I had bought, 20,000 coins Robin on FIFA 10. And let me know in the comment section right now, who was your first ever big purchase? Obviously, like a lot of you may have started on FIFA 16, 17, don't make any difference. Let me know your first ever big purchase. Surely you remember it, right? Well, I'd hope so. And if you can, right now, hit a thumbs up on today's video. If we can push for like 1,500, 2,000 likes as always, it's awesome. And if you can subscribe as well, I would really appreciate that. So hit that subscribe button. But another player, right, in the storyline lineup, you know how we've got a new season progress, Duncan for level 15 looks absolutely insane. They've given him 88, something like that, acceleration. He's got mad reactions, composure, defending. Like, this card looks incredible. I will be able to get to level 15 with no effort at all. And I'm trying to figure out, how do I get him into the starting 11? Like, his links are terrible, but with the icons that are coming, I might have him instead of Kante for one week in league. Like, switch up my squad, or him and Kante. Yeah, but they're both CDMs. That's the problem. Is he going to outperform Kante? Probably not. I don't think so. But with the way these games were going, I found myself in this match specifically, I was, what was it, 3-0 up, right? The worst thing you want to do, right, when you are leading the game by 2 or 3 goals, what happens is, if you are just that much better than your opponent, you're going to have the ball all the time, right? You're going to keep pushing, pushing, pushing. And then you ask yourself the question, like, how did they get back into the game? Like, I hate 2-0 scorelines, 3-0 scorelines, because you keep getting counterattacked. And it's straight facts. This guy wasn't really doing anything in the match. And then the 2 chances that he was able to create, and one of them was with, I believe it was with Messi. Like, he was running away from the goal with a weird angle, shot with his right foot. It floated top bins, and I just thought, really? That's the way he's going to get back into the game? And then he basically did the same thing again. So my advice is to chill out a little bit. Don't go full aggression. When you're winning the game by that kind of margin, 2-0, 3-0, relax. Take it easy. Wait for your opponent to come out a bit. Don't let them sit back and catch you on the counter, because they're dangerous. And that's what I don't like about FIFA 21 in general, is that people are dangerous when they're just the worst players in the game. And it's hard to put games to bed for that reason. But Xavi, how's he been performing? He's all right. He's good. When I've got the ball, I feel fine. It's just when I've lost it, it just depends on the situation. Like, is he going to be there to break up the play? Yes or no? It's not consistent. So sometimes the play will go through my midfield a little bit, but then I'll have Kante to recover. And then at times he'll be there to break up the play, and I've got no problem. So I don't think he is the best CDM centre mid on the game, but has he been fun? Yeah, he has. And I scored a really, really nice, like, counter-attacking goal myself. From Acuna, RBA'd it to Mbappe. Quick footwork, laid it through to a Xavi run, and from the halfway line, he just jetted through and used his outside of the foot to the near post. So I thought that was a really, really nice goal. But we find ourselves 9-1, which is an okay record, but it means, like, no room for error. Like, we have to play at our top of the game. Like, it's going to be really, really tough, like, for real. So fingers crossed we don't make any more mistakes. But I'm going to go back to the club because I've got some packs to redeem. I want to show you the stats with the players and, yeah, go over a couple of things. So let's go. So I did have to purchase some England players for the objective. Now, with this Ollie Watkins, I bought the wrong one. I was trying to snipe the 84. This one I picked up for 18,000 and I sold for 23,750. So that was nice profit. Henderson, I bought for pretty much the same price. Gomez, oh, that was from the Foot Champ rewards. Where are my other England players? Did I eventually sell a Pope 3,700? Awesome. I think I did buy Oxlade-Chamberlain for like 7k though. So it was a loss there, but then with the other profit that I've made, we're all good. And we're sitting on 230,000 because these cards right now, the UCL players from Liga NOS, damn, they are expensive. Like really, really expensive. 8,003. So if you can get them for like 4,000 or 5,000, if people have no clue as to what they're listing up, there's big money to be made with like English players, Liga NOS, potentially like some Brazilian cards. But after a while, like the hype just dies down and no one really wants to buy them because they've already done the objectives. But just to give you like a quick update here, we've done the Premier League ones, and like I said, like I haven't played any games towards La Liga and I've already scored 10 goals in EA's eyes, so that's fine. This one here, I did the England team. I need to do the Brazilian side. Like my Brazilian squad isn't really that great, and unfortunately I made a mistake and I had already played all of the games with R9, the base version. If I were to have known and didn't make that mistake, I would have had him for the icon swaps. But it's fine. I have some packs, quite a few packs, 75 plus. But the headliner promo, I don't know. I don't think it's gone down that well. Obviously on Thursday though, they're still being packed, so I don't mind packing a Bruno Fernandes or a Zaha or somebody like that. But I'm just a little bit disappointed with EA going with that selection. Like they could pick anyone that's had an inform on the game, but to choose, João Felix to screw up myself, who did his player of the month, and Bruno Fernandes, doesn't sit well. And that Fabinho, he didn't really look that great. He's only got like, what, 69 pace? And I think right now with this current meta, if you're using those slow-ass defenders, you're going to get absolutely burnt. Like, it's just not that type of game right now. You have to bring in like minimum, in my opinion, like 75 to 77 pace stat. And if you're not using that, you will struggle. Like, you might be able to defend pretty well for the majority of the game, but that one through ball, that one pass screws you over. And instead of using a Rafael Varane that would have recovered, you're using, I don't know, Bobby Moore, you're going to get done. But I swear to you, if I'm grinding all night and I lose the last game and I haven't finished on 18 wins and it shows me like 17 wins in total, oh my. You talk about raging, right? This weekend league is the most stressful I'm going to have. Not only do I want to do well, but I've got to do well for icon swaps because I want to really open my pack now. Do you know what I mean? I don't want to wait a week. I want to open it now so I know like what team I have to build around. Nobody told me. Like, I should have known, right? They were going to ask for FUT Champ games. Why did I start playing? And I played 4. Usually on video, I'd only play 2. I'm a fool. Nah, mistakes were made. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's just one of those things. It happens to the best of us. Right, this team, though, who's been performing and who hasn't? He's the best card on the game. Straight facts. Xavi, though, 18 matches, 3 goals, 5 assists. He's scored 2 penalties now, and he's scored 1 from open play. So it just goes to show that he doesn't really want to do much. What I would have to say, though, is the work rates on this card are medium. Maybe the baby version overall would be better. Because then he'd have, better attacking awareness. And then defensively, he would look to be tracking back and getting into that position to break up the play. So I wouldn't feel as open maybe in the midfield. So that's just like comparing this version to the baby card. Like, my opinions in just 18 games, 18 games is quite a lot. I think that for the defensive plays, the baby version is actually better at defending. But then going forward with the passing, I do like this one. So I don't think you can go wrong with either version, honestly. But I don't think this is the true Xavi, like, on the game. I think we're going to have to wait for the prime, or at least the prime icon moments, to experience like that overpoweredness. Someone that really controls the game. Whereas this one, there are some flaws with this card, and he's also a fun card to use for now. With João Felix, though, I found myself like dropping him from the starting 11 sooner rather than later. Having Aouar being played back into the cam position and bringing on Tavernier is definitely the way to go. And with that being said, there must be another way that I can like set up this team. I think originally I had it like this, but I don't know how I feel about playing so many players off chem. I don't know if there's a way that I can fiddle about with it. So basically we drop João Felix and we'll have a right mid already, left mid, and then obviously our striker. But then he's off chem. And I've got 96 overall. Denier has been alright, or Denier, sorry. He's been okay, actually. He's not insane, but he's been getting the job done. I just don't know if there's another way that I could drop him and bring somebody else in. I don't think so. Just for chemistry reasons, that's literally why I'm thinking of changing it up. Oh, damn. Oh, no, I remember. I actually remember now. If I want to bring in Tavernier to the starting 11, I would have to use this man who is sketchy. Like, he just is. And then I get 100 chem overall. So that's only 3 players off chem. I probably will run with that. Maybe. But he's been all right. I got to say, he has been making some decent tackles and stuff. Not sure. I'll think about it. Because we have to make sure that we put together a proper team. Like, how many games have I won now? What's counted towards my record? I don't know where I'm going. Like, we're 9-1 in the weekend league. And we have, hold on, 5 wins. 5 wins, boys. Damn. It's going to be tough. Do you think I'm going to do it? I'd hope so. But anyway, thank you very much for watching. I will see you tomorrow with the highlights. And maybe I would have already played my games, like all of my games. And we'll have an Icon SBC pack. I don't know. I'm going to try my best for you, boys. But thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you've enjoyed. And I'll see you on the next one. Team out. Peace.